So I know I touched on it in the location video, but I wanted to talk about the Highway 427 extension, as well as the subway, and then lastly, New Huntington Road in a bit more detail. 427 extension, the biggest of them all, that's probably coming 2021. I haven't seen them break ground on it, so chances are it's gonna be more like 2023, 2022, somewhere around then. But it is coming, and the good news is if you're buying and hoping to see that little price appreciation, then it's not too late to jump in right now. But once that is up, it should shave the drive from about 10 minutes down to about 4 minutes or so. And that's gonna be huge because it's kind of annoying when you think you're at the end of your commute or your drive late at night after coming back from a dinner party or something. You hit 27 and 407 and then you think, oh, I'm home, but really you have another 10-15 minutes. It's short, but it's annoying. So with 427, you're just gonna zoom right to the base of the subdivision. So let's jump onto the map and take a look at the 427 and where it's going to end up. So let's zoom out. Here's Toronto. Here's Highway 27, 427 just to the left. You have your 407 coming across and then Highway 7 here. So this is where 427 ends currently at Zenway Boulevard. This is going to continue straight up here and it's going to end up at the base of the subdivision right over here. So let's zoom in here. These are the subdivisions I keep talking about. And so the highway extension should end right here. You're literally going to be a minute or 2 minutes away from the highway. That is huge. Let's take a look at the site plan. This is the Fieldgate site plan. This is the subdivision. Zoom in a bit. This is the very bottom. So currently this is Major Mac. This is where you enter the subdivision over here. So they're going to build this out, and right at the bottom left, you see the proposed future Highway 427 extension. Now, let's go back to the map. Right now, there is a road called New Huntington Road, and it's not that popular, probably for the following reason. The top, right here from Rutherford, let me show you, actually zoom out and show you New Huntington. So this is New Huntington right over here. It goes from the base of the subway, from the subdivision all the way down to Zenway, and you can jump onto the Highway 427 right down here. It's much faster than Highway 27, but part of it is unpaved. So it's a very rocky drive. Anywhere from Rutherford over here up to the subdivision is unpaved. So you're gonna feel every dent in the road. And usually it's the semi-trucks that drive through here. So sometimes you'll get stuck behind a big truck. It's still worth it though. And right down here from Rutherford all the way down to Zenway is paved. So there really is no difference from Highway 27 or New Huntington. Just most people, I think, just don't know about it, and two, it's the unpaved portion near the top. It's more of a commercial road, but there are a lot of corporate headquarters on this road, so it's getting a bit more popular. Definitely will phase out once the 427's there, but for now it's a good alternative. If you're trying to come down 27 in rush hour traffic, you're gonna get stopped at every single light. It is not that great. It's probably gonna add about 15-20 minutes to your drive from the subdivision down to Highway 7. If you take New Huntington Road, you're down there still in about 10-11 minutes, and then you hit some congestion on 427. So I highly suggest trying that out. Also, in the winter, Major Mac over here, it's a little windy road and it's very steep. So if you have snow, you are gonna wipe out and you're gonna hit the guardrail, you're gonna hit other cars. I don't know how there are not more accidents over there. New Huntington though is just more linear. There's no ups and downs. So there's no big slope to be worried about. So if there's a lot of snow and your car doesn't really have the tires or slips out a lot or is rear wheel drive, I would say take New Huntington. It's a lot safer. And then also the snow kind of covers up those bumps that you would normally feel. So the drive isn't as rough from the subdivision down to Rutherford. But then you're smooth sailing all the way down to Highway 27. And lastly, the subway. So the subway just opened in December of 2017. So now you have the option to go all the way downtown from Vaughan That is a big thing for a lot of people trying to commute downtown. From the subdivision, it's still clunky. It's about 20 minutes each way, and that's just regular traffic. Once that 427 extension is there, probably should only take you about 10, 11 minutes. So where is it? It's at Jane and Highway 7. So right where the IKEA is, there are two. There's one right over here at 400 and Highway 7, and there's one just south. You'll see that big spaceship looking thing if you're going on the 407. That is the Jane subway station. So that should take you about 20 minutes to downtown. It's a nice addition. It's still, you know, not the closest, but it's better than nothing. And if anything, it brings a bit of price appreciation to the area. So I hope that helps. Transportation is huge when you're looking at moving into a new neighborhood, not only for price appreciation, but also people have to get around, people have to plan for that. And you know, if you're moving to a subdivision and there's not only a highway extension, but a subway that just opened, you know, you're looking at the right place.